Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to pull up these incense. Yeah. Put a little chapstick on my lips, child. It look good now. Lips is popping now. Take a little bit of that cocoa butter, honey, do the job every time. Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm in the building. I hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time you upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump right on into the reading, y'all. Someone you walked away from, something you walked away from that was holding you back financially, that was fucking up your money. I'm getting is a particular individual that you had to let go of that was fucking up your money. It was like the longer you kept fucking with this person, or every time you let this person back into your life, your money would get fucked up. For example, I had this one person. Every time I would fuck this motherfucker, I would always get fired. It don't matter. The day that motherfucker come back in my life, I would, hello, Miss So-and-so, yes, yeah, this is no longer gonna work for us. This will be your last day. Like, what? Now, the first time, I thought it was some old coincidental shit. But the second time, I said, oh no, buddy, you got to go, bitch. You got to go out the door. You got to go, bitch. Don't bring your motherfucking ass around these parts, no motherfucking moho. Go. Go. Just skedaddle, bitch. Because I ain't got time for this type of fuck around and find out type shit, bitch. I got shit going on. I got shit got planned. And I can't do what the fuck I got to do because your ass coming around here, I mean, sucking me dry immediately. That type of motherfucker. That's who we talking about today. Somebody who is plotting, planning, and scheming on your ass. These are the type of people who we talking about today. People who every time they come around, they is your motherfucking demise. Every time they come around, you lose something. Every time they come around, they disturbing your peace. I'll be glad when I get my new chair. This chair don't hold me right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all get it. Y'all sit in a good chair that holds you good. Hold you in there, motherfucker. Yeah. That's what I'm finna get. I'm finna get me one of them type of chairs here. Cause this one right here, baby. This bitch ain't holding nothing. I ain't bigger than a damn New York minute. I lost a lot of weight. Working at Amazon, jumping in and out that truck 50 million times a day. So I ain't got no ass to hold me up in this chair. That's why I'm doing all this jiggling around. I'm trying to get comfortable. But anyway, those are the type of people we talking about today. Them type of people that you may think, oh, this is my friend. They harmless. They this, they that. But every time you come around, your money get fucked up. And you look at yourself like, damn, I'm not fucking with this person like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know how some people have it in their mind where if you're having particular relations with people, that'll put you in certain liabilities when it comes to people. No, it's just that, just fucking with a motherfucker. Friends, it don't matter on any level. They'll come in and fuck your money up. And God is telling you, leave this motherfucker alone for good. If you bring this motherfucker back around again, it's over. It's over. And the reason why God is sending this message out right now is because this motherfucker is planning to come back. This motherfucker fool is seeing this fucking rainbow, just this beautiful rainbow over your ass, surrounding your ass. This rainbow energy surrounding you. And they're like, I want parts of that shit. But at the same time, it's like, this person is in very much so in and out energy. Like, this person is not is not stable in your life, whether a friend or whatever level you deal with this person on, they're not consistent with you. They always leaving you hanging. Excuse me, and that shit stresses you out. Cause it's like, damn, bitch, either you fucking with me or you not fucking with me. Just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to keep playing with me. It's like this person is trying to trigger you. They're trying to put you in a mode to chase them. They want you to chase them. That's why they keep in and out, in and out, in and out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gotta be quicker than that. You know what I'm saying? Like they dangling some type of goods in front of you, and you had to realize, like, bitch, I don't even want you like that. I don't even fuck with you like that. I don't even like you like that for you to try to entice me like that. You're not that intriguing. You're not that enticing. It's like you're not what you think you are to try to get that type of reaction. And it's like, bitch, I don't chase a motherfucking thing. Not even my motherfucking dreams, bitch. Because what it is, whatever is meant for me is going to be for me. So I ain't got to chase the shit. When you chase the shit, you pushing the shit away from you. I don't chase, I attract. I don't give a damn what it is. If I say it's so, so it is, and so it will be. And it's been like that. I still got people to this day that say, damn, I wish I had the energy that you had. Because whatever you say, you do that shit. That's one thing. If you ever meet anybody that know me like that, that has been in my life, that knows how I move, how I operate, that's the main thing they will tell you. Shawty don't play. She gonna handle her business. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna fucking do it. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. If I ain't speaking on it, that means I'm not sure of it, or that means it's that damn important to me that I'd rather not mention it until I know it's set in stone, till it's already done. Then I say something about it. But if I ain't mentioning it, if I ain't saying nothing, and I'm just thinking about it, I'm just Minaj, bad. What you mean by that? What you mean? But you talking? You're smacking in front of your open car read. What you talking about? What does that even mean? Yeah. So like I was saying, yeah, I do. I stand on business when I say I'm gonna do something, and it's like this person wants you to. I guess. Let me go ahead and get you on out of here, because I don't know what you talking about. You coming in here with confusion. Distractions. Look at that. Coming in distracting. Yeah, so back to this motherfucker. This motherfucker trying to make you go against your own will. They trying to make you do something that's not of your character. That's not who you are. You don't chase a motherfucking thing. And this fool's so wrapped up in themselves that they feel like they can make you go against what you say you stand for. That's what I'm getting. That's the irritation of this energy. You tired of motherfuckers coming in and out your life trying to make you go against what the fuck you stand for. It's like the more you tell the motherfucker who you are and what you stand for, the more motherfucker want to try you and make you go against or try to prove to you that you ain't who you say you are. I don't know why this energy is keep fluctuating, why people are into this like they say they are, trying to prove a person wrong about who they say they are, because they not who they say they are, because they're fake, because they're the ones who, you know what I'm saying, out here perpetrating and 52 faking people out and making people think one way of them when they actually live in a double life. They're not even who they claim to be in public or in private. So because these people can't be themselves in any situation or in any way, they want to go out and try to make sure and prove everybody else to be the same way. And it's like, because you fraudulent with yourself, you can't even keep it real with yourself. Don't give you the right to go out here and try to check a motherfucker, try to test a motherfucker, try to, you know what I'm saying, knock a person off their square, because you ain't never been on yours and you don't know what that even is. So because you see a person that's sturdy, that's, you know what I'm saying, solidified in who they are, you want to make it your mission to tear that shit up, to disrupt that shit. But see, you are in high priestess energy. You are set in stone with the Lord. So it ain't, a motherfucker like this can't move you. You feel what I'm saying? All you do is just meditate these type of people up out your energy. And which you have. You feel what I'm saying? You have prayed your prayer. You meditated this person up out your energy. You have moved the fuck on energetically. And now this person on the outside can't get in. Now they on the outside saying, oh, I was just playing. I want this with you. I really did. But I was just, I just want to see if you was for real about who you said, well, you went the wrong way about it. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, quit letting people play in your face. Quit letting people try to make you prove you are who you say you are to them. If a person putting you in a situation to make you feel like you got to prove yourself to them, then that ain't the type of person who you need to be around. If a person can't take you for your word for who you are until you show them different, then you don't need to be around no clown ass motherfucker like that. Because a motherfucker who always trying to make somebody prove themselves unto them is a person who don't even know who they are within themselves. The way a person treat other people is how they really feel about themselves. And when you realize that a person is really treating you outside of your character, the way they treating you, you are very much so undeserving of that treatment. That means that's how they feel about themselves. And that's how they treat themselves. That's why they don't know how to treat people. That's why they can't keep people in their life. Even people who was on their level. They pride themselves. They wear that shit as a badge of honor, being a fucking asshole. They wear that shit as a badge of honor, being disrespectful, being low down, being a dirty ass motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? They pride themselves on that shit. Like, yeah, I'm the dirtiest motherfucker around here. Ain't nobody more dirtier than me type shit. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah. You got the Queen of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you bag that motherfucker back. Like, bitch, chill. He, bitch. Back your ass up, ho. I know who you are and what you are about, and you ain't coming to get a damn thing from me or up off of me. You feel me? You better go find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to do it, ho. Because this ain't it. They see your treadable ways. It's like they know what they came for. They know what they looking for. And they knew you got it. And they was trying to find ways to make you come up off that shit. They was trying to run your shit. Run your pockets. It's a stick up. Run it, bitch. And you was like, bitch, come again? Come again? Don't get that motherfucker skin punched off your asshole. You gotta let a motherfucker know, hey, move around, bitch. This ain't safe. It ain't safe for you over here. Go find you something to do. I'm finding myself having to tell people that shit again. Hey, go find you something safe to do. It ain't safe for you over here. Are you threatening me? Hey. I made a simple statement. However you process and digest that shit, that's on you. I'm just letting you know. This is just a warning, like a motherfucker put a warning on the door to warn you or whatever you need to be precautious or carry precautions of before you enter into this dwelling. Hey, it ain't safe for you over here with how you're carrying yourself. Your demeanor, your attitude, all that. It ain't safe for you over here. You need to go on. For you ain't gonna be able to move around this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You about to get yourself into some gangster shit over here with that fugazi ass shit. What you got going, it ain't accepted over here. It ain't tolerated over here. So you need to go on to where you're tolerated, to where people deal with that type of shit. Now they offended. How dare you dismiss me? I'm trying to help you save yourself. You want to get offended about that? That's on you. But I'm trying to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. This motherfucker reevaluating life. He looking at his motherfucking cup of poison like, damn, what's going on? Did I give myself away? Am I showing? Is my slip showing? Like, you made this motherfucker have to check. They said they had to go in the corner, look and say, shit, do I got my shit together? Is my shit? Why? How was this person able to see me, read me, feel me like that? How was that? You feel what I'm saying? They feel some type of way that you were able to dismiss them like that. They like, what? Yeah, bad now. It ain't safe for you over here with that bullshit. Yeah, whoever this motherfucking King of Swords is, yeah. You don't pay to play with everybody, motherfucker, because you gonna pay that price one day. Yeah, honey, they coming up over here with this Decepticon behavior. You like, hey, no. It's like you gave this person just enough time for you to make your solidified decision to say, hey, yeah, I can't with this motherfucker here, because this motherfucker gonna take it too far, and I'm gonna take it further. I'm gonna take it real low on their ass, lower than they ever been before, and they ain't gonna be able to recoup or recover from the damage that you gonna do to them. They think what they doing is damaging. But when you really get, you know what I'm saying? Get with their ass, they gonna be like, oh Lord, what did I do? Lord, please forgive me. No. The Lord ain't got nothing to do with this. God is not here. Because when he was in the atmosphere, that's when all the warnings was being given and you ignored them. So because you chose to ignore God's warning, then now he done went on to the next issue, and he gonna let God, he gonna let God's child give you your issue because you insisted upon testing the waters. You insisted upon pissing a motherfucker off after somebody already told you go find you something else to do. Nah, you want to come over here. You want to play. You want to play in a person's face like, oh yeah, I got him simmering. Let me go ahead and get this shit boiling. Okay, bitch. See, everybody ain't as strong as they think they is. Everybody ain't built like they think they built. Until they find a motherfucker who really built the fuck like that. You feel me? Like, now I tell people, hey, now. Take heed to the warnings that you give because you can't cry about your damn consequences after the fact. You feel me? You can't cry after you got what the hell you came for. You feel what I'm saying? You might not have got it in the way that you was expecting it, but you got just what you came for. Yeah, you got justice. You feel me? Because you want to play, you want to be devilish, you want to do dumb shit. Now you want to get in your feelings. Now you want to feel some type of way because motherfucker goddamn gonna tune your ass up. Because you ain't want to listen, you ain't want to hear, you ain't want to believe that fire burned until it burnt your ass the fuck up. Okay, well that's your fucking problem, ignorant asshole. That's your damn problem. Don't blame your lack thereof on the motherfucker who tried to warn you before you got just what you came for. Your issue. You got your issue handled, ho. Trying to tell you, people will push you to that point just to see you crack up and nut up and crash out on their ass. Just because people think that shit funny. People think that shit is excitement. That's the highlight of their day to see how many people they can piss the fuck off every day. That's the highlight of they, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Every day they wake up and say, how many people can I rub the wrong way? How many people can I piss off? I'm the big bad wolf. Can't nobody beat me. Can't nobody see me. Can't nobody meet me where I'm at. Ain't nobody fucking with me. You feel me? I'm thugging outside. I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm thugging with my rounds. You feel what I'm saying? If I need, backup, I got it. Until you can't call back up and you got just what you came for. You feel me? Like, I don't know who this is, but they want their ass beat though. Yeah, a lot of assholes. That's who they fucking with. That's who gassing their ass up to get their ass beat off their backside. So I tell motherfucker, quick, bitch, you better go on. You better go on now. But it's like you made up your mind to not deal with these type of people because you seen how they was fucking with your money. No matter how you try to fuck with them on any level, you can't fuck with demons. You can't play with them. You must slay them. That's it. Playing with demons will fuck around and get your ass an inmate number. Just because you are, you know what I'm saying, above them, don't mean you should play with them. Because you will get your ass caught up. You will get caught up in some bullshit thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Don't you test the waters either trying to motherfucking play with a motherfucker. Just get them on out the way because you don't have time to entertain that type of shit. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It ain't going to be healthy for them because you going to be in jail and they going to be on their way to hell in that damn ambulance because they're going to be trying to resuscitate their ass because they're going to be clinging on to the last little thread of life they going to have. You know what I'm saying? The back of that damn ambulance on the way to that damn hospital. So, don't do that. And people like to play with their lives, playing with chosen ones. You feel me? Like, I don't get that shit. I don't get that shit. Just because you want to put your life in jeopardy, don't put it in my hands. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you tell a motherfucker. Don't put your life in my hands because I don't value your shit just like the next motherfucker will. You feel me? So when you get your shit disrespected, when you get your shit crumbled up and thrown in the garbage, when you get your shit fucked up, because you thought a motherfucker was going to give a fuck about you and have fucking mercy on your ass when you ain't have mercy for your motherfucker self and you ain't consider the motherfucking pros and cons of your actions, please, get the fuck on with that shit, bitch. That's you. You like to play with something that you know what I mean? You want to have like a cat with 9 motherfucking lives knowing you a dog with 1. That's your motherfucking bullshit. That's your stupidity. For real. They're just coming to fuck your money up. Period. That's all these little imps and demons is trying to do. Fuck your life up. Coming in with that shit. Bing bong. Like, bitch, bing bong your motherfucking ass up out of here for you be happening. That be all you hearing bouncing inside your motherfucking brain. And that's what your brain gonna be doing inside your skull. Bing bong, bing bong, bing, 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 like a motherfucking ping pong machine, because that's what you gonna be doing. You're gonna be rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat upside their motherfucking head, and they're gonna be like, oh Lord, I can't fucking hear. My brain won't stop vibrating. Yeah, bitch. Get the fuck on with that shit. Get the fuck on. So the best thing you can do for these type of people is block them. Just fucking block them. Just fucking block them before your ass be locked the fuck up. I'm feeling somebody's on the verge of whooping somebody's ass, for real. Somebody's on the verge because you fed up. You got shit you trying to do, so you trying to get yourself. It's like preparing for a race. It's like you preparing for a test or something. You're in preparation to do something really big in your life. And these motherfuckers have the audacity to interrupt your fucking preparation with some fucking bullshit. And that's why you fucking mad. Because it's like, bitch, I got real life shit going on. And you coming up in here with this fucking picking in the ass bullshit. Yeah, that's why your level of pissivity is so high, because you don't have tolerance for that fuck shit right now, because you have shit to do. So what you would normally tolerate, you ain't tolerating no more. Your tolerance is being adjusted. You feel what I'm saying? And the shit that everybody telling you you should tolerate, that's normal. You ain't tolerating that shit. That's not your normality. You feel what I'm saying? Every level that you achieve in life, there comes a different type of way you must carry yourself. There's a different type of tolerance. There's a different type of allowance. There's a different type of things that you should and should not be doing. With every level, at every age and stage in your life, there's different knowledge that you are required to obtain to be able to uphold yourself in that proper position where the Most High is placing you. You feel what I'm saying? So with that, you can't tolerate riffraff like this shit. And who gives a fuck about how they feel about you not tolerating that shit? Because they shouldn't have came at you like that. That shows you that you are different. Quit trying to make people feel better about you, or you know what I'm saying, watering yourself down so people can easily digest you. Bitch, obviously I'm not your cup of tea. Obviously your body ain't equipped to digest or process a motherfucker like me. So within respect to that, go eat somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? This over here ain't for you. You can't sit at this table over here. You can't eat over here. Your digestive system, your body ain't built for what's being served at this table. So no, you can't sit here. You need to go on over there. You need to go on over there. Sit with your people. Stop trying to bully your way into places where you ain't meant to be. And then you want to be mad and all this other shit like that right there because you can't fit in where the fuck you trying to get in, or where you trying to force your way into. That's not your problem. That's their problem. Their eyes is bigger than their stomach, or bigger than their mouth, or however you want to put that. They broke, busted, and disgusted. They see people who put in the work not elevating. See, the tables are turning in such a way that the people who tried to hold the good ones down, they had their head down, who had their self focused, who had their self grounded, who had their self on their path, and they was just throwing rocks and stones and everything at them, picking on them, bullying them, because they were being studious at a time where these people were being stupid. Now they see all that they have done. They wasted a lot of energy and effort trying to derail you and distract you, and you still graduated. You still graduated at the top of your class. You still made it, and they still on the side spewing hate, and it ain't getting them nowhere. Now they're being punished for what they was doing. You feel what I'm saying? God allowed it to see if you would pass the test. You pass the test. Now their job has been, their purpose has been served. And so now they got to be eliminated. Now here comes the street sweeper, aka karma, to sweep their ass on up and carry them on. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't belong here no more. They done did what they were supposed to do. Now they don't know how to leave. They don't know how to get the fuck on. They want to keep right on with that shit. Oh, I like my job. I like my position. Bitch, this was seasonal work. Your job is done now. The test has been passed. Now you want to keep creeping up people's ass crack, fucking being irritating and shit. Okay. They don't like their pay. They feel like they was underpaid for the job that they did. They feel like they should have gotten more. So now they want to come and try to take what they feel like they are lacking. If you didn't like the pay, you shouldn't accepted the job. You feel what I'm saying? But again, in their mind, people like this, they always think, well, I would accept the job on these terms and conditions, but I'm going to get what I came from. I'm going to bully the rest of it out of my employer or whoever the fuck, you feel me? And they couldn't bully God. God said, you get what you get, ho. You get what you get. Nothing more, nothing less. You ain't going to take a damn thing but a seat. That's it. Take a seat, ho. That's it. That's all you can do. You better take it before your ass gets slammed in that motherfucker and you ain't gonna be able to move. Remember how old people do when they get so sick and tired of your ass and bounce around, you just want to sit down. What they do? Slam your ass down. Your tailbone just be vibrating all up your damn spinal cord and shit. You can't even move because you get damn vibrating with pain because they done slammed your ass down so hard in that motherfucking seat. Now your ass is literally glued to the seat because you can't move. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to them. And now they stressed out because that's what's happening to them because they insisted upon doing what they want to do and getting trying to get what they want out of the situation. Instead of just playing their part and moving the fuck on. That will be wrong with people. Overplaying their motherfucking part. Overstaying their motherfucking welcome. Just overdoing shit. Yeah. King of Cups. Let's see what they all about. Y'all excuse me. I like to pop my gum. I'm sorry. I like to pop my gum. This King of Cups. This is the motherfucker we sitting here talking about. They insisting upon fulfilling their motherfucking wants and needs and their desires and making sure that they're happy in this particular situation. And then what this situation wasn't about them. See, this is the selfish motherfucker. They don't know how to play their part in the sense of they feel like, well, if one person got that reward, I should get the same reward as someone else, but they didn't put in the same effort or they didn't put in the same work as that person did. So they feel like everything should be, you know what I'm saying? If one person get it this way, everybody should get it that way, and that ain't how it's supposed to be. Now they mad because the Most High ushered their ass the fuck out when they didn't want to be. So security was sent in to drag their motherfucking ass out this situation, aka out your way, forcing them to leave your ass alone. And you got your just due, and they mad about this shit. They like, I want my cut of that. Why they get such a big reward? Why they get, you know what I'm saying? Why they get this and I only got that? Yeah, shoving the cup. See, these person is blinded by your abundance. They are blinded by your favor. They are blinded by the grace that God has over your life. And they want the same thing. And they are karmic. And they mad because they feel like they're being used to be the bad guy. When they really is a bad fucking person. That's why they was put in the bad guy position. Like, bitch, that's what you do, bitch. So how you gonna get mad when you playing your motherfucking position, bitch? That's what you like to do. You like to be the bad guy and get the reward, bitch. No, it don't work like that. Bad guys don't get rewarded. Bad guys get just what the fuck they earn. Karma. I ain't never seen a story where a bad guy wins a particular situation unless they put in the work to change. At the end of the day, they may start off as the bad guy but end up being the good guy because they had to change of heart or whatever. Their ways changed up and shit like that, and so they was put in a position to receive. But you gotta put in the work either way it go. You ain't just anybody just handing shit out. I don't know. But at the end of the day, they mad at the position that you have been placed in. You did the work to evolve from a queen to an empress, and the next level is a shaman, then an ascended master, and so forth and so forth. But again, you're putting in the work along the way to properly ascend to these positions. These people are not. They want to come in and take what they did not earn. They want to reap the harvest of others' hard work. The days of stealing from people who's been putting in the work is done. For example, let me get out subject just for a little bit and talk about a dream that I had last night. I had a dream about certain memories that I haven't remembered in a long fucking time. That I damn near almost forgot that I even did. The dream took me way back to the days of the Boys and Girls Club, where, you know, those things were a thing, and, you know, you were able to go camping, and, you know, they had camps for different ages and stages. They had the camps for the big kids, the little kids, this and that. Everything was on everybody's level, but, you know, you got to experience shit. You feel what I'm saying? You got to do shit that you couldn't do with your family, but your family was able to pay that $25 or $50 a week for you to, you know what I'm saying, have those memories with your friends. At least you had those memories. Might not have been with the people who you may have wanted them to be with per se, but at least you got to do it with your friends. So this particular dream was about a time that where we went camping, and you know how when you go camping, certain campers are given certain responsibilities throughout the damn camping trip for, you know, everybody to, you know what I'm saying, understand what this whole thing was about. Everything ain't all about fun. You got to learn something, you know what I'm saying, throughout whatever experience that you're having. And I went through that whole thing about the camping thing, but the thing that struck me the most was after I awoken from that dream, I had a realization that we have suffered at the hands of the very people who we talking about for so fucking long. Greedy motherfuckers who want to take people's place, take people's positions, put themselves where they don't fucking belong, cause suffering to people just for fuck ass sake because they're greedy, nasty, demonic individuals. And now all that greedy, demonic, nasty bullshit that they have been doing to people to keep people beneath them, you feel what I'm saying, is now coming back to haunt them and is biting them in the motherfucking ass. And they want motherfuckers to have sympathy and empathy and say, I knew not what I was doing. Yes, you did. They only mad because now they're getting fucking caught. They're being removed from the positions in which they have stolen. Everything that they have stolen, they must give back. All the transgressions that they have done, they are now having their day in court for. They must fucking pay the price for the damage that they have caused unto other people for their own selfish gain. You feel what I'm saying? They tried to make it our fault. Oh, you don't want to conform to our fucking order of things. You don't want to do things our fucking way. So we're going to punish you. Mind you, the way that they want things to be done is detrimental to you. It's only benefiting them. And this one-sided ass behavior, this stupid ass way of thinking and being is being destroyed. You feel what I'm saying? Every dog has his day, and these motherfuckers is having a day in court, and they want the very people who they fucking suppressed, oppressed, stole from, took the fuck out, treated like the fucking scum of the earth to be the very ones to save them from their scummy ass ways and disgusting ass behavior and all this demonic ass shit that they have been doing. And the very embarrassment of it all was the very demons that they conjured up to put them in power are the ones that's sitting back laughing at their ass and ain't coming to save them. The same way motherfuckers suffered because of from their personal gain, from the shit that they put in place to only be profitable to them, is the same way these demons that quote unquote gave them this false sense of hope, false sense of power, are sitting back laughing at their ass now. And the demons are saying, so what? Tell the people who you've been serving. Tell the people who gave you the fake ass power, who put you under this fake ass delusion to believe that you could get away with what the fuck you've been doing. Tell the people. Tell them what they gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? But laugh at these people. Punish them. Because again, We live in a quote unquote logical world. So people aren't looking at things through the through the metaphysical perception. They're not perceiving things metaphysically. You feel what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. They black and white. What did you do? Why you did it? Okay. Now, when they want to go metaphysically and say, oh, I was possessed by a demon, you know how they're going to do? Is say your ass is crazy and lock your ass up under the sea with all the rest of the damn demons. And that's going to be the last that anybody ever hear from your ass. Like they tried to do Black Adam, lock him up under the sea, put him to sleep, and put him in the... That's what's going to happen to these motherfucking people. That's where they're going to go. The same way they try to take the people who are trying to rise the collective, wake people up from their spells that they have put on the people and have people fucking sleep and outside themselves. All this possession that they've been doing and all with all this demonic ass music trying to possess the people and shit like that. Now people waking up because they ain't listening to the music no more. They not supporting this shit no more. People has just been worn out. It's like they overdid it. They over polluted the motherfucking environment to the point where the shit don't work no more. They done did it so much to where people have become immune to their bullshit. And no matter what they do, how they do it, it ain't working no more. People is immune to the shit no more. Motherfuckers just tuning the fuck out. Because they've been so oversaturated with the bullshit. Motherfuckers just like, enough is enough, bitch. I feel my brain just pretty melting out my motherfucking ears with all this shit. I can't process this shit no more. I don't want to process this shit no more. Motherfuckers just waking up and just saying, I'm through. This don't make no sense no more. What is we doing? Why am I doing this? You feel what I'm saying? Because too much of anything, good or bad, will take your ass out. And people is feeling themselves being on the verge of being taken out. And that's what's causing this mass awakening. People like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like switches is flipping. Motherfuckers is checking themselves. Because they've been wrecking themselves. They see all this shit going on in front of them. And they like, people is just saying, what can I do to stop this? And people is just stopping dead in their tracks and looking at what is going on and what they doing, what they partaking in, how they living their life. And they seeing all the fuck up ass shit they doing. And they stopping it. No warning, no nothing. Just e-break that shit. Hold on. Let me stop right here. Because this, rerouting. Yeah, motherfuckers is reprogramming themselves. Fuck all that. I don't need no more coding. I don't need no more programming. I don't need no more help. You helping me right the hell, and I'm good. I'm getting off the train to hell right here. This is my stop. I'm cool. Let me repent for what I've done thus far and redeem myself and move the fuck on. Because this ain't it. I can't partake in this type of fuck ass shit no more. Had no business partaking in it to begin with, but because of the shit that's been forced upon us, the daily ways of living that's been forced upon us, where we fucking doing shit outside our fucking means because they quote unquote making it a way of life. So if you don't partake in this shit, you ain't able to quote unquote live life. Mama, like, this ain't living, bitch. This is surviving. This is mental enslavement, bitch, and I refuse to continue to partake in this shit. So I'm unplugging my motherfucking self. Motherfuckers is ripping the cords out their cells. Motherfuckers is unplugging themselves from the matrix. Like, I don't need no help. I'm cool. People are awakening. Their soul is the people are waking up on a soul level. It's like they're going to sleep one way and waking up another way. That's why the level of pissivity is so high. That's why people are so pissed off, and the shit that they once tolerated, their sense done came back. Common sense is coming back. This stupid disease that's been spread all through the air, through all these fake ass diseases they making up and shit, aka they just the fucking confusion spells is breaking. And motherfuckers is seeing the truth. And they're like, bitch, fuck you. You ain't fucking talking to me. Motherfuckers is getting back to the point where they're about to start slapping people at full speed again. You about to start saying, motherfucker, who you talking to? You about to start seeing a lot of jack slapping going on around this bitch. The motherfucker is about to be slapped back into reality. Hey, watch your mouth, ho. Watch who you talking to. Don't talk to me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't play with me like that. Don't come up in my face with that shit there. Respect me or get the fuck away from around me. That's the level in which shit is finna return to. All that non-respecting, not being ashamed of shit, not being embarrassed. Oh, that shit finna be burned back. Motherfuckers is about to start being embarrassed. Motherfuckers is about to start being shamed for the right shit. And all this being loud and wrong shit is finna come to an end. That's why people is feeling so obligated. Feeling like, oh, I deserve. On what level? And because of what? Because you woke up and said so? And that's why the motherfuckers finna get slapped back to sleep. Like, hey, bitch, going back to sleep and wake up and try it again. Because I don't know what the fuck you woke up on. But I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that shit. All that fool up ass behavior, all that fucking retarded shit, all that because I said so, because I thought, because all that thinking and thoughting is finna come to an end. Because motherfuckers is finna start getting their ass beat. Like, I don't give a fuck about your thoughts. I ain't no fucking penny for your thoughts, bitch. Nothing. You need to know what you know. And that's it. Don't come over here with all that I this and I that. Because back in the day, when you would come up to somebody and confront somebody about isn't that, the first question the motherfucker gonna ask, and who told you that? Where you get the information from? Because we going straight to the source. Because clearly you have been ill-advised, misadvised, misguided, and misfed. So let's go back to where you got this information from. And we're going to start there. And ass stripping is going to commence from the person who started this shit all the way down to the motherfucker who confronted you with this shit. So messages is finna start getting motherfucking shot again. You feel me? Finna start getting their ass whooped again. You feel me? Don't come up in here talking no motherfucking false ass news to me because of what a motherfucker said. You better ask them before you come to the fucking source where they got their information from before you fuck around and get your ass beat trying to fucking check a motherfucker over some shit. You didn't even check the motherfucking source. Check the source before you act on some shit. But back to this motherfucker right here that feel like they obligated to your shit. You got a motherfucking air sign and you got a motherfucking water sign coming through feeling like they're obligated to you because they once had access to you, but they had access to the lower vibration side of you when you was connected to your south node. Now you fully in your north node and they don't know you no more and they want to punish you for that. Now they want to do their big one on you. They want a big step on you. They want to really motherfucking show their strength or really show you that you ain't who you claim to be and you need to bring your ass back onto the other side so they can keep fucking with you and fucking you over and shit like that. And you like, all right, bitch, well, fight me about it then, because I ain't going. I ain't going for none of it. So if you is who you say you is, you're going to have to show me today. You're going to have to show me today, bitch. You're going to have to show me what you working with, ho. Because I ain't going for none of it. You ain't going to make me do a motherfucking thing. So what it is it? What we finna do? How we finna fuck act today? And let me know so I can motherfucking prepare myself. Let me know where we finna go with this shit right here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't going. Now what? Now what you going to do about it? Period. And that's how it should have been. But again, the fog was in place. Now the fog is dissipating and the sun is shining and you can see clearly now. And now the reality checks is happening. Checks and balances. Shit is being checked and balanced the fuck out. And they don't like the way shit is balancing out for them. You feel what I'm saying? With this death here, they dying out and you being reborn. And they mad because they can't go where you going. No, motherfucker, because you want right within. How you gonna, like Lauren here say, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Exactly, motherfucker. You invested your time and energy in doing the right shit, doing what God wanted you to do, doing God's will and not your own will. So now that the day of reckoning is coming, you ain't got shit to worry about because, I mean, shit, you was being interfered with. You did the best you could do under the circumstances that you was under and the conditions that you was in. But at the end of the day, you was trying to do the Lord's will. You feel what I'm saying? To the best of your ability. And that's why the Lord is saving you at the end of the day, quote unquote. Not saving you, but blessing you, rewarding you for your fucking steadfastness and standing on business when it came to the Most High. And not smiting the Most High because you trying to fit in and trying to get in where you don't fucking fit in. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't care about none of that. I'd rather be alone with serving the Most High, doing the Most High's will, than up in here with this shit with y'all. Because, I mean, where you going? Where you trying to go with this shit you doing? I'm hearing that's what most of y'all was considering. Those were the thoughts that you were thinking when you seen the shit that they was doing at the age and stage in which they was doing with. Like, what you trying to do? Where you trying to go with this shit? No, I'm just living life, bitch. Okay, well, let me go on over here, because I ain't trying to live like that. Nah, I ain't trying to answer for that shit right there. And that's what's wrong with these people these days. They don't believe in karma. They don't believe in having to answer for what the fuck they got going on. Oh, all right. I don't give a damn what you believe. Just when that time come, don't come looking for nobody to save you. Don't come looking for no life raft or none of that shit. Because it is over for you. You're going to go just right where you're supposed to be. If that's what you put out. Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands and the Tower moment. Not they want to fight for it. Yeah. They ain't gonna be fighting you. They're gonna be battling the archangels, because it ain't even gonna reach God. God don't deal with that level of pettiness. You feel what I'm saying? So God gonna send the archangels and the ancestors to take this motherfucker out here. You might not even make it past your ancestors to get to the archangels. Yeah. Because see, you was a star seed, and you knew that deep within, and you knew how far to push it. Not to say you was perfect and you never pushed it to the limit, and you never stepped outside your scope of support, and you never did anything you wasn't supposed to do, but you didn't remain there. Motherfuckers live and learn and make mistakes and shit like that, but when you seen the repercussions of that shit and God got you out by the skin of your motherfucking teeth, you ain't go back for another round. Just because you barely made it the fuck out, you gonna go jump back in? No, ma'am. But that's just what these people right here did. And mad because you weren't going. You weren't trying to do that. Like, see, I made it. I'm going to do it again. See if I can make it out again. Didn't want the risk you was trying to take. You weren't even trying to go there with it. But that's where they was going with it. And mad because you weren't with it. Like, if you don't get the fuck on away from around me with that shit there. That's why God is restoring you. That's why God is putting you where you supposed to be. And these motherfuckers sitting back with it. Look at the look on their face. Look up disgust. Look up pure pistivity. They got a whole attitude. Because all that fake shit that they was doing is over with. Because they master time is up. Satan's time is up. Him and all the legions of doom that he brung along with his ass got to go back down to the pits of hell. They got to go. Their time is up. And whatever they try to take out and rearrange and is being restored and rejuvenated. This was a test. And whoever passed, passed, and whoever failed, failed. But God let Satan reign for a certain period of time for a reason. He was trying to test his people to see who was going to answer the calling, see who was the strong and who was the weak. And y'all ended up weeding your motherfucking self out by how you was living your life and the shit that you decided to do. So you can't be mad at a person who chose to do different, who chose to be different, and who chose not to partake in that shit. Because we knew what was coming after that shit. We knew what was coming behind partaking in that shit. And that one of the risks we was willing to take. That was nothing that we was willing to get into. Because I know for a fact I won't finna stand before the Most High and have to answer for that shit. That was what was in the front of my mind. If God came down right now and asked me to explain myself why the fuck I did this shit, and if I could not say I could stand before God and answer for this shit, I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. I don't care if I'm left, right, wrong, or crooked. If I feel within my soul, I can stand before God and say, this is why I did it, and that's it. I ain't doing it. Period. And that's their fucking stupid ass fucking fault. Not thinking about who they was going to have to answer to at the end of the day. No matter whoever they fucking chose to be their master. At the end of the day, God is supreme. He's all knowing. He outranks any and everything. Everything has to answer to the Most High. Period. Because he created it. So I don't understand that shit. I ain't trying to. I'm glad my brain don't work like that to think like that or process no shit like that. I ain't finna get them headache behind that shit. I ain't finna lose no brain cells behind that shit. I ain't going for that shit, period. So you can carry that shit on to somebody who gonna deal with it and who gonna try to understand that shit. Because everything that was done in the dark is being exposed. And these motherfuckers is trying to work hard to cover their ass and to try to bring you down with them, and you is remaining humbled and you remaining fucking tempered. You like, be gone, bitch, with that shit you got going. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You ain't gonna take me down with you. Just because I knew you, we grew up together, we related by blood or marriage or whatever the fuck. I don't give a damn how we know each other. What you do, what you eat, do not make me shit. I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't have anything to do with it. Yeah. And now that you about to get everything that's deserving, see, God held these things back from you for a reason, because he knew that these people's time of superiority or fake superiority over you, manipulating you, throwing black magic towards you behind your back, all of that, he knew it was going to subside. He knew it was going to come to an end. And when that time came, your time was going to come at the same time. So as soon as they started to, while they falling, you going up. So y'all going to see each other in passing. As they going down, you going up. What goes up must go down. And you was just waiting on your time. That's it. You was just waiting on your time. I don't know what's going on with my cards. Everything just crooked as hell today. I don't know if it's damn tablecloth cricket or what. I'm not feeling aligned with these cards. I don't feel like they lining up right. I feel like the cricket. What else? I guess. But it bothers me. It ain't straight. Okay, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, see, all these people was throwing black magic against you. Divination abusers all rose up against you to try to take your ass out, and they wonder why. They're the ones getting taken out at the end of the day. I've always been told, when you dig a ditch for one person, make sure you dig one for yourself, because you're going to fall right into the same trap you set for that motherfucker, because even if you do your research and you find out who a person is being protected by and who they belong to and all that other shit like that, if you still choose to go against that person, you still going to suffer the consequences. So that's just it, and that's all. You can't think that you're going to be allowed to bully a motherfucker and not serve the consequences. That's why bullying is at an all-time high now, because they talking about, oh, we have a no violence policy. It don't matter if you was hit first, if you hit back, both of y'all getting suspended type of ass shit. And that shit is stupid, because it's like, okay, you're going to tell these children they have to walk around in this motherfucking schoolhouse where they supposed to feel safe and protected, and say, if a motherfucker haul off and slap the dog shit at your ass, you better go run and find the nearest teacher to tell. And then the teachers ain't even doing nothing. They're just like, it's okay, it's just a part of life, you just got slapped. Now, mind you, if somebody haul off and slap the dog shit out their ass, what they gonna do? Police, help, I'm being attacked, help me. So when the children do it, they should be able to take it. But when it happens to them as an adult, I don't have to take this. This is abuse. This is assault. Somebody help me. Oh my God, it's just such a terrible world. But it starts with the youth. So if they've been told all their youth, their childhood, that they could get away with it, went unpunished, ain't nobody never reprimanded their ass, just told that they just got to suck it up and deal with it. What you think gonna happen when they become an adult? They're gonna be like, I was just told to suck it up and deal with it. I was allowed to do it as a child. Why can't I do it as an adult? That's fucking false reality. That's I don't know what you call it. Bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what these are the same type of people who's doing this shit. That's why these the same people who is allowed to be bullies in school is the same people who's being bullies in their adulthood and don't want to be told nothing. Feel like they can't be checked. Nobody should have to check them. They ain't been getting checked, so why they gotta get checked now? They so shell shocked and so fucking, the audacity is so high because they have been allowed to get away with this bullshit for so fucking long. But now that people is fed up with it, now that they're an adult and they really reaping real consequences from this shit, that's the confusion. That's why they confused, because they like, shit, I got away with it as a child. I didn't think it would be any different as an adult. That's why we dealing with this shit. That's why motherfuckers just fuck them damn laws. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to raise my motherfucking children. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Like I tell my children, if somebody hit you, hit they motherfucking ass back. And if they try to tell you any different, you call me and I will whoop whoever ass feel as though that shit is okay. Okay, well then let me do it to you then. Let me do to you what the fuck that just was done to my child that you said was okay and he was wrong for defending himself. Okay, I'm finna do it to you and see if it's okay and see if you feel as though you shouldn't have to defend yourself. You should just allow me to whoop your ass. That's what I say. I want motherfuckers don't fuck with me. I tell the parent, when I go to the parent teacher conferences and I go to the beginning of the school year shit, hey, don't bother this one. Don't bother these children right here. These ones belong to me. And I don't mind going to jail for mine. I got bail money any time of the motherfucking day for any one of these right here. So if they tell you something wrong, you better call me or you better let them call me and you better let me come up here and handle this shit. Because if you allow somebody to bully my child, if you allow harm to come to my child, the very harm you allow to come to my child will come upon your motherfucking ass. Because I'm going to do just what was done to my child to you because you allowed it. And you better sit there and allow me to do it to you. You better not call the police. You better not file a report. You better just uphold the same fucking rules and regulations you telling my child to uphold that shit. One band, one sound, right? You the teacher. All for one, one for all. What's the mission statement of this school, right? Okay then. So again, this is all in reference to why we dealing with these type of people. Because this type of shit has been allowed to go on. And it starts in the household. These people weren't raised right. Nobody never chastised them. Nobody never told them they was wrong. These little baby kids running up and down the street stealing people's bikes and stealing people's lunch money, stealing people's snacks. You know, went to the candy lady house and spent your little $1.50 or whatever, and you got a bag for the candy, and you got your little Kool-Aid cup and shit, and you walking up and down the street living your best life, and they jealous because they ain't even got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, so they just gonna run up and take your shit. Then when you go tell your mama and your sister and everybody in the household come outside to whoop their ass, then they want to say, oh, you overreacted. It's just a child. Fuck that. It ain't no motherfucker. It's just a child. This is an ill-mounted ass child that need to be put in their place and need to know that you can't just take from motherfuckers and do whatever you want to do to motherfuckers just because you lacking. You just got to be comfortable with the skin that you in and deal with the reality that you got to live in, hope. You don't get to just change other folks' reality and because your reality a particular way. What you got going on ain't got nothing to do with the next motherfucker. So how dare you make your problem somebody else's problem? You want to use that as an excuse. Well, they ain't got, I don't give a damn what they ain't got. That ain't my problem. That's your child. That's your problem. Fix it. Provide. Take care. Do whatever you got to do to put your child in a position where they can walk up and down the street with all the other children and be able to go to the candy lady house and get snacks and shit like the children that they trying to beat up and steal from and bully. You feel me? That's what everybody is fucking missing. That's the point everybody missing. You ain't properly raising your children. You having children you can't afford. And you allowing these children to do whatever they want to do just as a fucking... Because you knew you had a child you couldn't take care of. So you like, hell, let them raise themselves. Let them do whatever they want to do. Because you can't do it. You had a child as a pawn to try to control another motherfucker and it didn't work. So now you're just going to let the motherfucking child raise itself and become a hellion because you don't know no better and you stupid as hell and you weaponize a motherfucking child. Now the child going around weaponizing their fucking feelings and emotions and lack thereof against everybody else because... they sorry ass mammy or pappy or whoever failed their motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying, failed them. That's who we dealing with. Those are the exact type of people who we dealing with that's willing to put themselves out on the line like that, that's willing to sacrifice themselves, that's willing to, oh, I ain't got nothing to live for, so I'm going to sell my soul. I'm going to choose the devil over the Most High because it's the easy way out. And all my blessings is my misery. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a millionaire, but I done, you know what I'm saying, got my manhood taken from, I done got, bucking, where they breaking men's and taking their manhoods and shit for them to be millionaires and walk around with all this money, but you ain't even a man. You still less than. You still lacking. You feel what I'm saying? You still don't have what the fuck you went out here and searched for. You still aren't getting what you sold yourself for. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, it's all in vain. And that's the reality that they facing. All this stupid ass, fuck ass shit they doing, it was all in vain. They still did not get what they were aspiring to get. They still are not the people who they were aspiring to be. They did not get what they put their soul on the line for. It was not an even exchange. They did not get what they came for. But the devil did. So at the end of the day, they still suffering. And it's all because they chose to go outside of themselves to look for what they were lacking on the inside. And then want to make that everybody else's problem. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Mad because they getting their ass whooped because people getting tired of getting bullied by their motherfucking ass. Getting tired of, having to suffer these motherfucking people because they don't know how to clean up their own mess. Don't even know how to wipe their own ass. Mad because you won't clean their ass up. Bitch, that, don't make me cuss. I ain't about to start cussing. I ain't gonna do it. But I'm telling you, the audacity is beyond me, yo. I can't understand that shit. They burdened. They burdened by the fucking people, the damn entities that they summoned and offer themselves up to. Ain't no celebrating going on. Ain't shit going on. Because they now are in the reality of they ain't gonna never get what they came for. They did all this shit in vain. None of what they was promised to get from doing the deeds that they did, they ain't gonna get that shit. That was set up. That's the reality that they facing right now. That's why they ready to try to fight their way and bully motherfucker. Now you want to throw hands and feet and shit. Bitch, you better go on. I ain't spend $1,000 on this motherfucking Glock for nothing, ho. You gonna catch this hot 18 on your ass. You better get to getting it. You better, like I said, go find you something safe to do. Because it ain't safe over here for you. And then they want to start GoFundMes and shit like that for these slave demons. That ain't my problem. Go on to the same people who they gave themselves up to and who was quote unquote providing you. Go to your master. Pray to that master of yours and ask them to give you the money to bury that damn demon. Because we ain't doing it no more. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Now everybody want to fight, cause upheaval, want to be mad and confused as to why they can't get what the fuck they was quote unquote promised. Because look at who you was serving. The ultimate trickster. You was tricked about your soul. You was tricked about your livelihood. Because you rather go outside of yourself than go within, so you never go without. So who problem is it? Exactly. Don't try to come over here and take it out on my collective. Don't come over here and try to bother my collective with this fuck ass shit now. And they mad because they blocked from your success. They mad because they blocked out of your life. They can't come in and get in where they fit in no more. They hitting that invisible barrier. Their ass is bouncing right up off that shit. Like, why can't I get in? Because you weren't never meant to be here in the first place. And now that the collective is woken up, they overly protected. Overly protected. You'll never be able to step your motherfucking ass over here again. And all these toxic love connections is coming to an end. A lot of space and opportunities being put between the divine and these fucking karmas. They will not take the divines down like they thought they was. We ain't going for none of that. We'll wake the fuck up and come to reality before we allow us to be overtaken by the fucking Prince of Darkness. You crazy as hell, bro. You crazy as hell. We will fucking... I'm telling you, y'all think that all this division and shit gonna stand in the midst of all this? Hell no. I'm telling you, you will see unity put back in community so motherfucking fast. You will forget that we was once fucking divided. Before we let the Prince of Peace, not the Prince of Peace, get the fuck out of here with that shit. The Prince of Darkness overtake us. It's been done for too long. It's done for. We through with that shit. Get the fuck on with that shit. Yeah, and like I said, Everybody will stand as one under this divine, in this divine order, under this divine energy that's coming through, that's rising the consciousness of the collective. That these motherfucking demons was so hell bent on fucking concealing, so hell bent on keeping us from. That we be so hell bent on keeping us asleep. It's through. Now everybody up in arms, everybody want to fight. Bitch, ain't no need to fight now. You fighting a losing battle, bitch. You gonna lose before you even throw the first motherfucking punch out this hole. As soon as they fucking wind that shit up, let that shit motherfucking loose, the motherfucking arm gonna fly right off their motherfucking shoulder piece. Arm gonna be going backwards, and they gonna be leaning forward. Yeah. All they motherfucking treachery they did is gonna take them out in one swoop. And ain't gonna be no 10 swords hitting motherfuckers individually. No. All they karma as a collective is gonna be put into one big ass sword and shut them. The whole legion of doom will be struck down with one motherfucking swoop. And balance will be restored. See, motherfuckers is remembering who they are. Motherfuckers is tapping in. Instead of them using our past against us and using memories and siphoning energies, just trying to siphon thoughts and shit and do shit in an energetic, manipulative way, we going within so we never go without again. And with everybody tapping in, everybody's uniting on a soul level. Someday we'll never be able to destroy or penetrate again. The grid is being restored. We're coming off this fake ass grid that they created and getting back on the spiritual grid that we was on, that they fucking came in and destroyed from the beginning with. You feel what I'm saying? We starting back, rebuilding the grid, rising the vibration and creating it to an impenetrable state again, to where you won't ever be able to do this shit again. You did it once, but you shame on us. Second time, never. The spiritual grid is being rebuilt. And this time they'll never be able to get their way back in. That's why they're being executed and eliminated now. We need to make a way, clear out the riffraff, out with the old, in with the new. Get the fuck on. They want to come in and act like they got something to offer, like they this and that. We don't want what you selling, what you selling, bitch. We through. We don't want that shit no fucking more. All you motherfucking different cups of poisons and shit. We don't want that shit no more. Take your poison and everything you came with and go on back down to the pits of hell, because ain't nothing gonna save you. You have no more host up here. You have no more temples that you can invade and overtake and do your bidding for you. No. And you ain't gonna be able to allow, you're not gonna be up here, you're not gonna be allowed to ramble around aimlessly in our atmosphere anymore. Because the bells will ring again. So the vibration alone will not allow you to dwell in our atmosphere or in our energy anymore. I just heard that song. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Yeah. The bells will ring again. And they will forever ring. Now they feel betrayed. They feel like we betraying them because we ain't fighting for them. We never fought for you to begin with. You fought us to overtake us. And now you want us to fight with you or fight for you to remain in power, to continue to destroy us, to continue to do to us what you've been doing to us all this while, all this detrimental shit, all this demonic ass shit, making us worship demons and shoving the shit down our throat. You forcing us to do shit that we don't want to fucking do. That's the shit that really set it the fuck off. Now you taking away people's free will. You forcing people to live an unrighteous life. There's no righteousness nowhere in anything that's going on right now. And they're making it hard to find refuge. They're making it hard for people to be righteous, just, you know what I'm saying, just rightfully so. They damn near telling you it's wrong to be righteous. It's wrong to do the right thing. And it's like, that shit is true, now. I'm telling you, that shit is true. Yeah, I'm telling you, the ultimate battle. Good against evil. Balance will be restored. You can't have one without the other, so you can never have good without evil. There's always going to be a balance, but evil got to be put back in its place. Evil has to be put back in its place. And that's just it. They feel heartbroken that the very ones that they stole all this abundance from is being given back to them. And everybody want to be so dramafied and melodramatic about the whole situation, but it's like, what are we talking about here? What are we being melodramatic about? What is going on? Exactly. Like that man say, what they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Exactly. Not a motherfucker ass thing. Shut the fuck up. You did this to your motherfucking self. You tricked yourself into believing this fuck ass shit. And thought you could trick us to keep going along with the shit. That was your motherfucking ass plotting on us never waking the fuck up to reality. And we did. Motherfuckers is like, this is beyond me. This is outside of me. Just too much of anything. It's not good for you. Motherfuckers just, they tired of feeling like that. Drugged up, bogged down, just fucked up. People tired of walking around feeling like that. Can't go outside and enjoy outside no more. Motherfuckers scared to go outside. Ain't nobody doing outside. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. That came deep from down within. Ain't nobody outside doing outside activities no more. Ain't nobody outside having kickball games, soccer games, all the outside activities. Ain't none of that shit going on. If it is, it's in private. When the outside activities become private? Oh, I'm sending people around. We don't want to get sick. The fuck you talking about? This shit crazy, huh? But what I'm talking about, motherfuckers don't want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear what I'm saying because it's too much of a shell shock. It's too much of a reality check. It's just, I just don't want to believe it. That's your problem, bitch. That's why you ain't going to be a part of the 144. Yeah, paid your cuts. The masculines are coming back in apologizing to the divine feminine because judgment is being called on this situation, and people are realizing the mistakes that they made and the wrongdoings that they did and how detrimental it really fucking was and how very much so they was outside of themselves. And it's not an apology on the level of which, because I got caught, it's an apology on the level in which they're realizing the fucking detriment that they caused. And they feel like it's nothing else they can do but apologize for the shit. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, because the women have woken up. And it ain't no more women wanting men's no more. And it ain't because all the women is wanting each other. They just ain't tolerating that shit. Whatever the fuck they got going, ain't nobody tolerating that shit. We're ready for the real men to come back. We're ready for the real men to come back. We're ready for the kings to come back. The emperors. The high priest. The shamans. You ready for men to reign supreme again. All this detrimental, low down, dog ass shit. Motherfuckers is tired of that shit, man. I'm telling you now, motherfuckers is real tired of that shit. Fed up with that shit. Motherfuckers is ready to be victorious and successful in life again. Balance to be restored amongst men and women. Not all this self-hatred and I don't want to be and I am this and I am that. Who the fuck told you could choose that shit? Who? I ain't getting into that, but I'm just saying. Motherfuckers is tired of that shit. Sick and tired of hearing that shit. It's just irritating to the fucking eardrum to hear motherfuckers just keep emphasizing and harping on that shit like it's something to say. That ain't nothing to say, bitch. You ought to be embarrassed. That's a mental malfunction that you have, and you standing on that mountain hill. I mean that hill trying to turn it into a fucking mountain, and ain't nobody hearing that shit. Yeah. And these motherfucking, these real divine energies, these divine women out here is protecting themselves by staying in the house and staying out the way of this shit. But yeah, still, the mother want to be outside barking and shit. Where the real women at? Where the real women at? Protecting themselves from these motherfucking cackling, heckling ass hyenas outside. Yeah, ain't going for none of that shit, cause I ain't about to sacrifice my motherfucking soul just to fucking say I got a man in my motherfucking house and nah, I'm cool. I do have a leader in the house, and that's the Most High. That's all we need. We take refuge in the Most High until the Most High say it's okay for us to come back outside, cause He has released the priest, the high priest, released the real ones back into the atmosphere. Yeah, but right now these men is transforming and transmuting and coming up out of this fucktard ass energy that they've been in for so long. So we still got to hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. We transitioning. We already been there. We done that. We already healed from that. We already transmuted that and healed from that, and you know, better than that now. So now we gotta wait for the men to catch up. So we leaving them outside on their lonesome until they fucking dust their motherfucking self off. But they ain't gonna stop us from doing what the fuck we supposed to be doing. You feel me? We're gonna continue on and we're gonna keep keeping on. But we ain't taking no shit in the process. Yeah. That shit is being said out loud. So if you want a motherfucking queen, you gonna have to do what you gotta do. Or you gonna remain on the outside, can't get the fuck back in. Yeah. With your childish ass. It's all or nothing. Not no, oh, I'm going to accept this and partial payment. No, I ain't. All or nothing. Point blank and period. Ooh, child. Well, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.